about teachers choosing the length of time for their classes?
There are lots of different parts that go into choosing a scheduling. And some of it's based on the staffing that you have. Some of it's based on student enrollment. And some of it's based on room availability. Many of our teachers throughout the building teach more than one preparation. And so, for instance, if we have a psychology teacher, perhaps one semester only 80 students have registered for psychology. When our average class load is about 150 students, that means her time is divided in half. And our psychology teacher also teaches our sophomore year U.S. history class. So based on her availability and times to teach psychology, she would have a large group. With 80 students, she could have one large group, and 80 students is very manageable. For one teacher, it's a bit much, but we make it work. However, thinking of the global schedule, if you have one large group meeting at one time, there will be other classes that overlap, science or math or English or any elective. And so if a teacher chooses or has to, because of requirements, have one class that meets one time, like a large group, you have to be flexible enough to know that some students will have conflicts and they will be coming and going and having to make up the material. Another option, if the time is available and the rooms, are that even though it's a large group, that psychology teacher may choose to offer it twice. That means students have two options when the computer decides on their schedule, and then the large group becomes 40 students each. Hopefully for the teacher, they can do some more interactive things in large group, and the students have fewer conflicts in their schedules, so hopefully they're able to stay for all, if not most, if not all of the time.
Do you ever have kids that act like they have a conflict, but they don't, and they just leave or come late?
We are very good about paperwork. We have a day in which we decide how students with overlapping classes will divide their time or make up their time.
That conflict
later.
resolution day?
Conflict resolution day. And the paperwork they sign when we have to split time or come a different time to make up a class is in 4 copies. Both teachers get a copy, the students get a copy, and our office gets a copy for attendance. So teachers all have their own ways of marking in their grading book or an attendance list for each class and each day if a student is coming or going. And if students make a claim, they have to get lunch or because they don't have a scheduled lunch that day, or they have to go to another class. We immediately check in with that teacher or with the attendance office to see what's really going on.
Yeah. Thank you.